Before Rome, before Persia, there was a force so terrifying that entire cities surrendered at the whisper of its name, the Assyrians. From 911 to 609 BC, this empire forged one of the most brutal, sophisticated, and advanced military machines the world had ever seen. Welcome to the story of the Assyrian conquests. The year is 911 BC. After centuries of decline, a king named Adad-nirari II takes the throne and initiates the revival of Assyria. With disciplined armies, better administration, and new military strategies, the Neo-Assyrian Empire begins its expansion. His successors, Tukulti-Ninurta II and Ashur-Nisirpal II, turn Assyria into a war machine, using calculated brutality to crush rebellions and intimidate rivals. The Assyrian army wasn't just strong, it was smart. They were among the first to deploy siege engines, iron weapons, psychological warfare, and military intelligence. Their soldiers were professional, with units of archers, spearmen, cavalry, and chariots. Engineers built bridges and battering rams. Every conquest was planned like a modern military campaign. In 745 BC, Tiglath-Pileser III seized power and changed everything. He reformed the empire into provinces, built roads for rapid troop movement, and launched fierce campaigns against Syria, Palestine, and even Babylon. He deported rebellious populations, using forced relocation as a control tool. This wasn't just war, it was statecraft. Sargon II captured Samaria, crushed Urartu, and moved the capital to Dur-Sharrukin. His son Sennacherib razed Babylon and attacked Judah, famously surrounding Jerusalem. Esarhaddon invaded Egypt and briefly ruled it, a feat that made Assyria the most powerful empire in the known world. Assyrian rule was marked by incredible cruelty. Heads on spikes, flayed rebels, and walls made of skulls weren't myth, they were recorded in stone. Fear was policy. Sennacherib's destruction of Babylon was so brutal that his own son assassinated him. Ashurbanipal, the last great king, built the Library of Nineveh, but after his death, the empire descended into chaos. Civil wars broke out. The provinces rebelled. The Medes and Babylonians saw their chance. In 612 BC, Nineveh, the jewel of Assyria, was sacked. The once invincible empire fell into ashes. By 609 BC, the Assyrian Empire was gone. Its last king fought to the death in Haran. The greatest empire of the Iron Age disappeared into history, feared, hated, and admired. Yet the Assyrians left behind a legacy of governance, warfare, and culture that would echo for millennia. The Assyrians were not just conquerors, they were visionaries in war, architecture, and administration. But their brutality sowed the seeds of their downfall. The story of Assyria is not just about empire, it's about how power, if unchecked, collapses under its own weight. Like all great civilizations, the Assyrians rise from the dust of time, reminding us of the cost of domination and the fragility of power.